Consoles versus PC is a debate older than Joe Biden. Now, I can see sides of the argument being very biased. On one hand, people are like, my console's so good, your PC is so bad, it can't do this, this and that. And on the other hand, I see, oh my god, PC is so good, the console has no redeeming factors. And I'm here to provide a middle ground. I have had a gaming PC for exactly a month from the date of recording this, and it has been really good. One pro about PC is that it has mouse and keyboard input, which in console's defense, it's coming to more and more games, but PC has it just about globally. Mouse and keyboard feels amazing. Using a mouse is the best way to aim in video games, only comparable to the motion controls on Switch Pro controllers and DualShock 4s, which is barely utilised on PlayStation for some incomprehensible reason. Also, graphics and frame rate on PC are a lot better than consoles in most cases. An example of this being GTA 5, which on Xbox One and PS4 runs at I think 30 FPS, Xbox One may be a little lower, and looks a slight bit worse than PC. Whereas if you have a powerful enough PC, GTA 5 runs at 60 frames per second consistently and looks quite a bit better than its console counterpart. Also, dear God, is PC customizable. You can do so much more with your PC than you can with a PlayStation, for example. You can do your taxes. This is hell. Also, Steam's sales are really good. Consoles can play most games a PC can, plus more. You see, consoles, not looking at you Microsoft, have exclusives, which range from pretty okay to really good. Now, this isn't to say that PC has no exclusives. I don't know about any PC exclusives, but I know there are some out there. It's just that there is no real PC releases that are nearly as prolific as big box console releases like The Last of Us or Breath of the Wild. And speaking of games on console, you can get them physically. So with that, you can do stuff like sell games you don't need, buy pre-owned games. But the thing about pre-owned games is while G2A exists, it can be sketchy. So pre-owned games are more of a safer bet than G2A, whereas G2A will probably get you like £5 off or something. Another thing consoles have going for them is portability. Now, I know gaming laptops exist, but let's put those out of the question because the average gaming laptop is going to cost you an arm and a leg. So with a gaming PC, for example, let's say your parents are split and you're living in two houses. You need to take your PC from your mum's to your dad's or whatever parent you have every other week or so. That's not viable because the PC is so unbelievably big. You're not going to fit it in most bags, let alone be able to carry it. Whereas a console you can just sling in the bag most of the time, and especially if you have a Switch, you can just chuck it straight in. And then there's the main selling point of consoles, the price. Consoles are much cheaper than computers. For the price I got my computer for, you can get like a PS4 and like 2 games. So it's kind of a no-brainer why most people would pick consoles, provided they don't have exorbitant amount of money to drop on like a computer, which even then you still got to consider getting games for. Last but not least, let me clarify, I'm not saying that PC requires you to be some expert genius hacker man who can build rockets within a day. But being a PC gamer does require some technical know-how. Like say to get gaming on a PC, assuming it comes with the OS and that already installed on it and all built, you need to go onto Chrome or whatever browser you use, or even install your browser, download Steam, and then download your game from there which you put your account into. Meanwhile on something like PlayStation, you can just go on the PS Store, put your FIFA disc in and get the controller, you go, haha, I'm playing FIFA! Console is more simple and streamlined, is the point I'm trying to make. Also, there's a bunch of other stuff to consider as well, but that's like just a whole huge can of worms I don't want to go into great detail. Overall, PC is a better platform, but if you're living in a split household and don't want to buy 2 PCs, just want a simple streamlined experience of no technical stuff, and you don't want to pay too much money, then console's probably your best bet. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it or found it informative or it helped you come to a purchasing decision. If you have any feedback, let me know in the comments. If you liked it, give it a like. If you disliked it, dislike it. Bye.